Today I'll teach you how to update the records in MySQL database table. So for that we need to have the Visual Studio Code environment to write the Java application. And in order to open that, you can just type Visual Studio Code. So just click this, and this is the environment for the Visual Studio Code. And we need to write the Java application in this environment. So before going to this, I'll show you the database of MySQL. So you need to have the MySQL database in your system. Then you can search for MySQL client, command line client. So just click this, and it is asking for the password. So give the database password what you are given at the time of installation. So I have given the database password. Then it is given the prompt. So if you want to see the databases, how many databases are available, so you can type a command called show databases. So here I have a database called stud1 to which we are going to connect it. So you can use the keyword, you can just type use stud1 so that the database get changed and we connect to that one. Now database is changed, and now you can just show tables. You can just type show tables in order to extract the table from the student stud1. Now you can here you can see student db1. So I want to just check how many records are available. So you type select start from student db1. Now here we have 8 records, total 8 records. So let's say here I want to update the name of 103 and the name of 107. So 103 and 107 name should be modified. So that is my task. So again I go back to the Visual Studio Code. Now here you can create one folder. So I have a folder prior in my system what I was working with. Then I have so many subfolders inside this. So I just go for the last folder, select it, and right click and go for new file. So here I give update records.java. Now here you can start typing your application. So we need a JDBC API, that is java.sql. So I go for import java.sql. Okay, then I can write class update records as a class name. Better to give the file name and class name both are same, because it will be easy for compilation and running the program. Then public static void main string arguments, the main method. Then in this I put a try block. Then here the first thing is I need to load the drivers. So I can write class dot for name. In that I can write the driver name like com dot mysql dot cj dot jdbc dot driver. Now this is the code for loading of drivers when you go for MySQL database. Now here you can see driver is a predefined class available in JDBC subpackage. JDBC is a subpackage for CJ. CJ is a subpackage for MySQL. MySQL is a subpackage for com. Now this is the hierarchy of the MySQL driver, and if the particular driver is not available or it couldn't be available, or it could not be found in the class path of your system, then obviously you get one exception, that is class not found exception. Okay, so if you get the class not found exception, please check out my previous video how to set the class path for MySQL driver, and you can resolve that particular problem. And you can see that has been passed. This is a string parameter, double quotes you can see, and it's a parameter for name method, and for name is a method under a class called class. So you don't get confused with this class and this one. This is a keyword, and here this is a predefined class called class available in java.language package. And this is a static method available inside the class called class. And the static methods cannot be called directly with the help of the object. It need to be called with the help of its class name. If the static method is available in another class, if the static method and main method both are in the same class, then you can call it directly. Okay, so that is for the loading of drivers. Then I need to go for connection establishment. Connection is an interface. Con is a reference variable. Driver manager is a predefined class. And we are calling one static method called get connection. Now here I can give like JDBC colon MySQL is a subprotocol. Then colon / localhost colon 3306 is a port number slash I want to connect to STUD1. That is a database what I was showing. Then put a question mark and you write use SSL, that is secure sockets layer equal to false, because we are not having any sort of certificates, so we make it as false. If you write true, you need to just go for verification of the trust certificates. Then I need to write the MySQL database username, that is root by default, and the password what you are given at the time of installation, so that you are mentioning here. Okay, so here JDBC colon MySQL is subprotocol. Then localhost I am writing, because MySQL database and the Java application what I am writing both are in current system. Then I can mention that my database is available in my local system, so I'm writing localhost, and the database MySQL database port number is 3306, and in that I want to connect to STUD1 database, and here I don't provide any trusted certificates. I'm making use secure sockets layer equal to false. Then the username is root and password is the database password what you are given at the time of installation. So the driver manager class connection interface are available under java.sql package. Then I need to create a statement object. Statement reference variable. So statement is an interface, st is a reference variable equal to con dot create statement is a method. Now why I need to create this particular statement is I need to go for SQL queries execution. Okay, so that's the reason why I require st. So now I need to use st dot execute update method. Inside this I need to write update. Now what do you want to update? So give the table name. Which table? So student db1. Then set. What do you want to set? The s name. So you can just specify the column proper s name equal to something like AB, where roll number equal to 103 I mentioned, right? This is one. Then one more also st.execute update of update student db1 set s name equal to something I am giving randomly CCC, where roll number equal to 107, and I'm closing that. If everything is successful, I want some information like records update successfully, then st.close, then con.close. You need to close the connections and statements in the reverse order. Then the try block is closed here. Then catch block. In the catch block, you can call a method that is e.print stack trace, which gives the completed information, that is in which line and what is the problem, that can be analyzed by using this particular method. Then the main method, then the class is closed. Now in this way, you are going to write the application JDBC application for updating the records in MySQL database table. Okay, so we'll check. If you can see the database, 103 is XWQ, 107 is EF. So this 103 should be changed to AB, and EF should be changed to CCC. Now that is my task. So save this application. Okay. then just you go for run code and click. Now you got records updated successfully. Okay, so this is not been sufficient for us, and we are not to be happy by seeing this particular thing. We need to just cross verify into the database. So just open this and again go for select query and just check any updation has been done. So here you can see 103 has been changed to AB, then 107 has been becoming triple C. So here you can see before updation XWQ, but here AB, EF has been converted into triple C. Now this is the way you are going to convert your data or update your data through the Java application to the MySQL database table. So I hope I have given the inputs on how to update the records in MySQL database table using Visual Studio Code environment. If you like this video, do comment, subscribe and share it to your friends. Thank you.